morning, good morning, good morning, welcome to my annual video that I'm gonna do on YouTube.
It's so nice to be back.
Literally, I'm so sorry, okay? This is the average, like, abusive relationship cycle, right? Where I disappear without saying anything. I apologize. We get on good terms again. You get used to me, and then I disappear again.
That sounds so familiar.
Anyways, because I haven't even been recording this whole time, I don't even know what's going on. I've been living in limbo. I'm deadlifting nowadays. I don't bench. What else? Yeah, I just deadlift nowadays. Like the main point of my training is sort of like bodybuilding, and then I do deadlifts as my movement to get excited about. Because the way I like to train over time, I can't do many lifts at once because my mind can't be spread across multiple lifts. So I like to focus on one lift, and then throughout the week, I just look forward to that one session where I'm gonna like go for a PR, and every single time I do, it's really exciting. And that's sort of how I train. But today is not a deadlift day. Today is a day where oh my God, my wrist and my arm really hurts from holding the camera. Now we're gonna do pull, it's gonna be back and biceps, it's gonna be really good. There's loads of stuff that's happened when you were gone. I weigh like 96 kilos, Lou, like 95 in the morning probably. I'm absolutely huge. So the bulk has been bulking the whole time that you've been gone. I'm eating around 4,800 calories nowadays, which is just absolutely crazy. And such an amount that I literally cannot be bothered to get in. And I'm gonna show you the way I get them in. So the calories that I get in, 4,800. I'm gonna show you round about how I get them in. So let's start off with breakfast. Shouldn't be, it's just monotonous, right? It's not even like it's the most hard thing in the world to get that many calories in. It's just monotonous. All right, in terms of breakfast, that stuff isn't really too different, okay? If we're going strong with the same breakfast, got 2 bagels, 20 grams of Nutella, and 1 bagel, 20 grams of Nutella, and the other bagel. I've got turkey rashers in the turkey rasher incinerator, also known as the air fryer. This breakfast comes to like maybe 30, 40 grams of protein, thereabouts. I've got a jug of water. Look at this, by the way. I bought this in IKEA. Like a glass jug, not for any like estrogen in your fucking food reasons, or plastics, whatever. But it just looks cool. And also, I needed a vessel, right? Because I drink a lot of water. I have a problem with regular bottles. There's a bottleneck, right? Like literally a bottleneck. You can't drink as much water because it comes out through a little neck. Whereas this, it's got a big neck, right? I can just chug without any problems and drink loads of water. And I enjoy doing that because I feel better when I drink a lot of water. A little hydration thing, this formula tablet thingy. Speaking of electrolyte things, these are gonna be thrown away eventually because I'm gonna make my own. Anyways, I'm gonna have this breakfast. Probably gonna clock in at like 700 calories. I think I'm gonna have 2 Rice Krispie squares along with it as well because I need to somehow up my calories. And my breakfast is the only meal that I haven't touched. So that's the plan. Let's go. Look at this fucking guy. Bro's eating oats with a blueberry, with a banana, with a peanut butter.
It's super tasty, okay?
They're like, what's it called? Those girls that are like super healthy on Instagram. They're like, this is what I eat in a day on a really lazy day. And then they like bang up the most disgustingly cooked up oatmeal.
My next meal is going to be brown rice with salmon and an anomaly of vegetables.
Ratatouille.
I'm going to make ratatouille for dinner.
That's good. I'm an avid watcher of reels because I'm 35 years old and like about to divorce my wife. And I see these girls all the time. They're like, this is what I eat in a day on a super lazy day when I have no energy to do anything. They wake up, they like do their bed. They eat oatmeal, which is like cooked up with like 18 different fucking fruits. Then they go on to make like a Michelin 5-star meal. They've got Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen with them, like teaching them how to do it. It's just, what are you doing, mate? I just don't understand. I don't think I ever will, because I cook. I like cooking, but whatever they're putting off is just crazy.
I think like showing that your life is like really put together for girls, especially, is like a really like it's the equivalent to a guy being like, I've got a Lambo. Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing. Girls like, I'm really put together, and it's like aesthetic and nice.
Fuck those guys.
But it's cap. It's all cap.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
all cap.
off.
Social media's all cap. Fuck 'em. What's even more cap? That I literally know a guy personally who told me that he lies about his full days of eating to look more proper.
That's crazy.
And he's like, I know him. I know the guy. And I said to him, I was like, are you out of your mind? Why would you do that? It takes more effort to lie than it does to just be honest and just like do you know, like you see this video, you know what I mean? Like it's just like be normal. It's just like easy.
It's just proof, okay? Just trust us that everything that people show is cap.
I'm actually and here is my pick me moment. I don't.
Yeah.
I literally don't like it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna show Jill.
Yeah. These fucking guys, fuck off. Yeah, I'm having the turkey rashers. There was 5 of them. I've eaten 2.5.
I'm putting my eyes.
Alright, like I said, I need more food. 2 squares bars. That should make it 900 calories for breakfast. I have an omega-3 tablet, and I have a vitamin D3 tablet. And that's it. That's my supplements. guess maybe not really, because there's something coming in a minute, but yeah. All right, shall we address the elephant in the room? I'm not natty. Now, I think it's important for you to know, because, well, I don't really like the fact that I haven't spoken about it. There were reasons for it, obviously, loads of reasons why I wouldn't talk about it. The reason why I didn't talk about it isn't because I was trying to make more money. If I was trying to make more money, trust me, there's a lot of things I could have done to make more money. I just wanted to make sure that everyone is okay with that decision that I made in my life. Firstly, me, because I could have, if I came off and I didn't like it, I would have eventually told you guys about my experience. But there were reasons, like my parents, companies, there's contracts. Like I said, myself, I needed to make sure that this is definitely the right thing for me, which it isn't the right thing to do by any means, you know. It's a silly thing to do, if anything, but it's a decision I made, and I want you guys to know, because while I lift and a lot of you look at me and you're like, I want to be like him. Not that you're like 5 years old, right? But like, or like, I want to be as strong as this guy, or I want to be, you know, just have a goal to shoot for, which by everything I've done, like seriously, like say my 270 kilo squat, my 160 bench, my 300 kilo deadlift, those were achievements that I did completely naturally on my own two BALLS. You can achieve that because I did. If I did, then you can. And stuff like my 180 bench, you can definitely achieve naturally as well. I didn't, doesn't mean you can't. And my physique is good. It's not like the most crazy physique in the world. And when I was natty, I had a good physique, and you can achieve that. And there's reason why I did what I did, which is go enhanced. And I don't really want to get into it, and I don't really want to get into dosages or stuff that I would take or anything like that, because just by talking about it in any way, shape or form, it sort of promotes the use. Like if I tell you, I took 1 milligram of this, right? It sort of gives you an idea of what to take. It gives you an idea that says, this is what Dave took, and that he's okay, right? Like that's what people think. And it just promotes the use, and I don't want to do that. And I don't want to talk about the positives or negatives. There's been a lot of negatives. I don't want to talk about any of those, because it just, like I said, it just promotes the use, because people don't hear the bad stuff and they hear the good stuff and they're like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Don't do it. I just want you to know that I'm not natty, and that's all you need to know, and that is the first and probably the last time we're gonna have a conversation like this until I'm probably like 30 years old, and I can give you my rundown of how it was, what it was, when I've gained a lot of wisdom, because I'm definitely making mistakes. I'm definitely doing stuff, like, do you know what I mean? It's just not wise to talk about it, because I'm not an authority, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a fucking pharmacist. Do you know what I mean? Literally, please. You get exactly what I mean. I am a pharmacist though, because Overdrive made that. Speaking of Overdrive, we're sold out. So if you want some, you can't get any at the moment, but we're gonna have a restock in like a week. So I'll keep you updated here on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever. That's that. I'm gonna drink this pre. I'm gonna have a big old poop, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Does this girl, or does this girl not look like this girl right here?
He always says it, like especially when I slick my hair back. Like when I slick my hair back, you're like, you look exactly like this girl.
You look exactly like her.
I look exactly like her. It's not true. We both have dark hair. And her hair is even darker than mine. So, and I've got blonde hair now.
It's gotta be this like goofy head shape.
Fuck off.
Raining. Lucy's literally just gonna leave me alone. What a twat. My car is just right there. Can you see it, by the way? It's pouring, bruv. Sheesh. Look at this bad boy. Look at him go.
Quick, please.
Whoa. Cool car, man. Ferrari.
The most difficult car to get into. Jesus Christ, fuck this 100k.
I bought it for £2, mate. In the gym?
Huh?
See you in the gym.
See you at the gym. Nasium.
Yo, training part of the video. Listen, I do push-pull legs, right? And I said that I deadlift, but I've tried it where I would deadlift on my pull days. And what happened was I was so smoked on both my leg days and after the deadlifts that I wasn't able to perform my normal pull day at my capacity. And the next day I would have legs and I would just be so smoked that I wouldn't be able to do it. So the whole idea is changed. I do pull days now the way I do, and then I do deadlifts on leg days. Reason being, I don't care about my legs. My legs are overdeveloped, and sacrificing my leg session to do the deadlifts at first, instead of sacrificing my pull session, where I'm actually growing important body parts like my biceps, like my arms, is a good trade-off. That's how I should do it. So I do it. So the pull session looks like normal. So I do a bicep movement into a back movement, into a bicep movement, into a back movement. I like to split it up because my biceps get so pumped that I literally just can't continue. If I do 2 exercises back to back, I'll do 1 exercise properly, and then the next exercise, I'm gonna have to do like 20% of the weight because it's impossible to lift any weights. So I do an easy bar curl first. I do about 4 sets of 10 to 12. And then I do a drop set, as you can see me banging out here. I bang off the weight, whatever the weight is. And then I do another drop set, and then I go until I can't. Most of these sets are to failure. So like the first few are basically to failure, and then the last set is definitely failure, and then obviously this is failure. So that's how my curls look. And then I move on to a lat pull down movement, on which I do 4 sets of anywhere between like 10 and 15. Depending on how I'm feeling on that day. If I'm feeling like super strong, I'll do higher reps. If I'm feeling like not as strong, I do the lower range of the reps. But I'm on a whole, I'm still improving week to week, and if not week to week, then every couple of weeks I'm able to improve the weight a little bit. You know what I mean? So that's the plan. I use a mag grip because that feels really natural, and I've tried using like a neutral grip with straps, and it feels weird to me. I don't know why. It like gets everything involved apart from my back. Curls, you can see me here. I look like what do I look like? I look like a sweaty, smelly guy. Like, do you see what I mean? I had that hoodie on, then I've got a grey beater underneath, and now I literally look like I smell. I was laughing with Lucy because I was like, this guy looks like he smells. It's quite funny. I don't smell, but it looks like I do because I'm like sweaty and gross looking. Anyways, moved on from that was literally just dumbbell curls. I did 4 sets to failure, like 12 to 15. And then I do another lat pull down. My back thickness is good. My back width could do with a little bit more, right? I could hit my lats a little bit more. So I do two pull downs instead of a pull down and a row. And also, if I do a row, it's probably gonna be a bent over row. And I don't wanna tax my back in that way because I've got deadlifts the next day. You see what I mean? Everything is basically just like minimize fatigue, maximize gains, but don't mess with my deadlifts, which are coming tomorrow, and I'm gassed. The unfortunate truth is, by the looks of things, I'm just fat as fuck. I'm actually just really high body fat. What do you think, Lou?
I think you shouldn't say that because it's not true.
No, but for
yourself?
Well, for myself. And keep in mind, I got to be on cam and stuff, right? Like being this high body fat, it's a little bit like head scratching. But it doesn't even matter. I've been heavier and I've been even higher body fat. But the thing is, it's for a reason, right? That's what you got to remember when you're bulking. Like. However you look, however you think you look, however bad you think you look, it's all good because realistically, you're bulking for a reason, right? Muscle and also strength, right? And the goal of mine is to like deadlift 320.
And ultimately, you probably look good. It's just like to yourself, you wish you could be leaner, but like you do look good, right?
Ain't gonna happen, basically. You can't have two, you can't have everything at once. You can't be lean, strong, jacked, even if like whatever you want to do.
You can't have your cake and eat it.
Yeah, that's it. Even though when you're on a bulk, you definitely can. Session was actually pretty immaculate, to be honest. Like, no complaints. Music, pretty good. I feel like I'm just really heavy. I just like, the recent few days, like I was talking to Lucy yesterday, and I was saying that, like about a week ago, maybe a week and a bit ago, I was like, oh, you know what? 4,500 calories, like still easy. Like still, I feel like hungry for my meals. And it's gotten to a point where I think it's caught up with me a little bit. And now I'm on like 4,800, some days touching 4,900, where I'm just like, yesterday night, I made some like beef and rice, and I was just like, oh. It was just like, the going to the kitchen to make it was a chore because I'm not hungry whatsoever. And then I like made it and I was just like staring. I was like, oh, like, yeah, but it's just like I said, like all of this, the discomfort, the looking bad, whatever, right? To yourself, whatever that might be. However you look, it's all temporary and it's all like a delayed gratification to what you want to achieve, right? It's the same as like when you start training, you don't see results, but like going through the bulk, you train, you bulk, you do things that you know it's the correct thing to do, and then given enough time, you're gonna just gain and gain and gain and gain, and when it comes to revealing all of your physique or your hard work, eventually, it's like you'll be miles ahead of everybody else who didn't want to bulk because they were scared of looking bad. Tell me I'm wrong.
Facts, Dave. You're literally TED Talk. Welcome to
Put me on a podcast right now. Jesus Christ. I'll see you boys at home. Yo, we just got stopped by the police. I was driving and then I was like, this police officer driving mad slow, super slow. And then next thing you know, she's like, she pulls over, turns the lights on. I was like, oh. Hello, hello, how are you? Good? Yeah, good.
Yeah, not bad
not
today.
Bad. What's the problem, officer?
She was like,
she was super lovely.
Do you know why I pulled you over today?
Yeah, she was like, why do you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, I'm gonna guess it's the plate, because my plate fell off.
Wait, hold on, I'll show you. See, it's like, it's just chilling there.
Yeah, so the plate fell off, like actually this is no cap. Not even for the cameras, genuine fell off. And then I was like, oh, so it's the plate. And she was like, yeah, that's not allowed. And I was like, oh, okay. It fell off a few days ago. We've got the clips and everything, like the glue just fucking fell off. She was like, you have to get that fixed. I was like, okay, no worries. I'll order up like some clips. I don't know how it works, so literally I can't be asked. I think the window tints are not allowed as well.
So she tested them. Okay.
Bro gets the diamond tester out.
She literally, okay, the side windows and the front are supposed to let in like 70 to 75%,
Yeah.
she said. The side windows let in 17%,
yeah.
and the front lets in 30%.
Thing is, as far as I was aware, I asked the guys that did the wrap, I did ask them to tint my windows. I said, can you tint it, but like make it legal? Because if I get pulled over, it's just a ball ache, right? It's just trouble, right? I don't care. I don't want trouble, mate. So I was like, just make it legal. And then it turns out they're not, which is fine. Whatever. The car looks sick, and she was like, you can just get rid of them. I was like, can I get rid of them like right now? Because obviously I don't really care. Like it looks nice, but like what am I gonna do? Get tickets every time I drive? So I was like, can I take it off? She was like, yeah, you can just rip it off. I was like, okay, cool, I'll do that. So yeah, but we got let off completely fine. She opened the door. She was like, are you going to be driving? She goes, are you going to be going to drive this car over the weekend? I was like,
every day.
Every day. Yep, every day. She was like, okay, I'll let you off. And then she was like, she was like, I work here, like in the area. She was like, if I see you.
She was like, I'm working late till weekend.
I'm working late till weekend. If I see you, you're going to be in trouble. I was like, okay. I'm going to try and get rid of it. But yeah, there you go, got stopped by the police. Not only do I look like homeless, I'm also like balding. Let's go get a meal deal, and then we're gonna go get a trim, and I'm gonna look fresh as fuck in a bit, bro. Chicken triple, bad. I'm not hungry. I already said, but like literally it's been like hours since I've eaten. I'm just not up for a meal, but I'm gonna have to have one, and I have to have something because I'm gonna be sitting at the hairdresser's, wired, number one, off of overdrive, and two, just like completely dead with no energy. But like wired, it's weird. I sit there, I'm like, something that's literally gonna make your bowels go crazy. Tesco's own protein shake, which is literally just milk and sugar, because 17 grams of protein is literally as much as you would have in a pint, maybe even less. How does that make any sense? You tell me. Anyways, snack. The meal deal ends up being sensations, dog shit, and a chicken salad, which is okay. All right, it's gonna make me feel like trash. Can't wait. Fuck the meal deal, not happening, because we just walked past and we realised the Subway, in terms of like actual calories, I don't know what the quality of the food, but you know what I mean, like, it's just better, isn't it? We haven't had Subway in ages.
We did buy the meal deals.
We did buy the meal deals, we just banged them in the fruit, I don't care. We're gonna have them maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe never, whatever. But I want to get Subway just because it's been a while. It's been a while, why not? Alright, literally the simplest meal on the planet is foot-long steak and cheese, tomato, cucumber, and lettuce. Reason being for all these toppings, and a bit of light mayo. Reason being for those toppings is because they're wet. I'm trying to get food down, right? If any of this is dry, I won't be able to get it down. I've got a Gatorade, that's like 150 calories, and then a cookie as well, just to seal the deal. We have to eat this real quick, and then go get a haircut, so.
Your trim's in 10 minutes.
3, 2, 1. Gosh. It's crazy, because like, if I was like in any way, shape or form, not forcing food down every day, that would have been like a nice piece of food.
Mine was super tasty.
But because I'm like just always having high calories, it's just another like piece of food that I have to eat for. It's alright though.
Are you excited for your cookie?
I couldn't care less. I don't think I'm even gonna have it. I'm just gonna have that. I'm gonna have a Gatorade when I get home. I'm probably gonna slam like 4 squares bars just to like have some sweetness that isn't full of fat, just carbs, and then be ready for my next meal. By ready, I mean like just make it. Let's go. Yo, I'm home. I had a trim. It's been a while. Me and my friend have been working on a design for the t-shirts that are going to be coming out in a few weeks. I'll throw the designs up on the screen so you can see them, like what it should roughly look like both the design and then it on a t-shirt roughly. It's not exactly what it looks like on a t-shirt just yet, but the design is finished. That's going to be happening. It looks sick, in my opinion. It looks amazing. I haven't shown you on YouTube the blank that I received, the t-shirt. But I'm going to show you that tomorrow. I think they're going to be washed, so I'll show you that. I'll wear one tomorrow, so tune in. But I'm having a steak and rice, so there's 3 packs of rice here, so there's like 600 calories of just rice, and then I'm having a sirloin steak, which is 500 calories, so that's 1,100 calories in this meal. Some amount of protein, something like that, but that's 1,100 calories. Then 2 squares bars, which is going to push it up to 1,300 calories, and I'm just having this a couple hours after I had the Subway, and then I'm probably going to have this again, and then another meal of some sort. But the Rice Krispies after the food really helps, because like I said, you go from eating savory, then you sort of have a little sweet snack, because you can always fit in like a couple of squares bars, 200 calories, and then that sort of sets you up, leaves you on a sweet tooth, so then you're ready for another savory meal, if that makes sense. And then we just carry on like that. Obviously having loads of water in between, But yeah, 1,100 calories. Easy work, just like that. Cooked this steak to perfection. Have a have a look. And then I was going to show up right on camera, but look at that sear, bro. In our editing station, looking like an absolute troll. What's
Thanks,
Angie? No, you look cute. It's okay. Look at this. We've got a monitor, a Mac, looking like we're like actually doing some work here.
Oh yeah, sorry guys. And now I'm just gonna go to the coffee shop and do some admin.
Mind you. My last meal was literally going to be a repeat of the meal before. So I'm going to have steak, rice, and 2 Rice Krispies. That's going to put me at the calories which are on the screen right there. That's going to be in the end of my full day of eating. I might eat an extra 100, 200 calories just like right now. So then when I eat my meal later on in the night, I'm still sweet. But that's the calories for today. Those are the macros for today. I'm looking good. I'm looking good. We're pushing strong. And like I've watched this whole video back and I look obese half the time. Like to me, obviously, because I'm used to being like shredded and chiseled and aesthetic, bruh. But now I'm like walking around like a balloon. But tomorrow, I'm going for 280 kilos for a set of 3 on deadlifts, which is the heaviest I've ever done. It's gonna be good, all right? So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Like the video if you're this far, mate. See you tomorrow. Love you.